some simple breathing is given so much importance in our, and also the macrophage, macrophage is the immune cells which remains also in the lungs. It resides, and there is a heavy concentration of macrophages are there. So if we really know how to use the immune cells, and if we keep the proper environment in the lungs and the respiratory system is totally very much activated, then everything works out very nicely. Because if we deeply diaphragmatic breathing is practiced, then what happens? We can expel maximum of the what called poisonous toxic materials what we inhale, and rest can be taken care by the macrophage, which can gobbles all the particles or foreign proteins which we breathe in. So this is the way how we can take care of the health. We can talk about our nervous system, how autonomous nervous system is activated through breathing, and how we can really activate that sympathetic, parasympathetic, because our life is nowadays, we are running after work, and we are very busy, and we are ruining our life, in fact, and we don't know how to really, the wear and tear can be taken care of by activating the, parasympathetic nerve. So those are the things, I can talk about a lot about our respiratory system, endocrine system, and this and that, how yoga can help us, in this regard. But time is such, so I have to really go to the next level, that is mental level. Many persons think that meditation is not important. Some of the glands are there which only we can reach out and activate or stimulate by the meditation process only. Because mind, through thinking only we can reach there. Our Guruji told that that it is thought what matters very much, because wherever a thought goes, science is telling nowadays that wherever a thought goes with the chemical. Thoughts are always converted into chemical. We speak in Gujarati and we speak in Bengali, we speak in English, but those are manipulative language. It can be manipulated. I can hate you and I can tell, oh, I love you, superficially. So, but real language is what I feel about it, what I think about it. What I talk about this medium is meaningless, in fact. There is only one language that is called chemical language, biochemical language. And how we can really convert this thought into chemicals, and how these chemicals are really working within the body and becoming psychosomatic, and it's a very interesting topic, and meditation only can do that. I don't think that many, like another thing I want to tell that say for example by doing yoga or exercise, we are fixing up the adrenal gland which secrete a lot of hormones, and corticosteroid hormone destroy my body. In fact, I can control it little bit, but if I really do not have control over my mind through meditation, then what happens? It goes exactly and it stimulates the same glands and it secretes same hormones. So it cannot be one-way approach. It cannot be one-way approach. Meditation is very important. Mental practice is very important. What is meditation after all? Meditation is all about thinking. And it is not just ordinary thinking. It is a very systematic and methodical thinking. It is not haphazard thinking. It is not galloping thinking. It is non-galloping thinking. It is constant, concentrated thinking. It is a subtle thinking also. It is not crude thinking, subtle thinking. So that it really stimulates the right gland with the right feeling and thinking. So what is this physical health? Physical health depends on your mental health also. How it is. Now, if you have a body, the physical health depends on what kind of thought you have, and what kind of chemical you have. What kind of chemical, what type of chemical, how much chemical. I mean, quantity and type of chemical is also dependent on, your health is dependent on this quantity and type of chemical, number one. Number two, that also, the quantity and quality and, amount of chemical is also dependent on your thought. And thought is dependent on interpretation. How you interpret this one? Life you live, and what is life after all? Life is nothing but lose and win. It's not always win and win. So, if something happens, how you interpret that incident is very, very crucial for our health all around. Existence is not separate. A day was there when their reductionism was there, when we told, oh, mind is separate, body is separate, everything is separate. Everything is interlinked nowadays. And it is established. A day was there when our what called in the physical body also, that the reductionists used to call that, our body systems, everything is separate. So cause was one, and the modality of treatment was also one. So now it is not like that. Everything is, that's why specialization in pathology and in medicine came out that, what called immunologist, this logist. Immunologists used to think that, that they have their system which is totally separate from other systems of the body, and it is totally protected, it is immune, it is insulated, it is insulated and isolated both. Now they were never knowing that, adrenal gland hormone can really penetrate and kill all the cells of the immune system. Not knowing. Today, yes, they accept it, that it is so. Jago was telling that body is one and everything is interlinked. That's why you have to treat it. That's why you have to treat it nicely. So now what I was telling, that this meditation, is very, very important to do. That's thought, what called health, and then the chemical, then your thought is interpretation. I will talk about a little bit about interpretation, how the world is open for your interpretation, and how you can keep interpretation is so vital. That's why subtle thinking is so vital. Why thinking and why subtle? Question is there. Now you see, if somebody is retiring, and after the retirement, that particular person can think that my life is over now. I have to get out of this world. I have to leave this world. My days are numbered. It can create sadness, it can create depression.